And we are over at the Accra Food Festival inside the Polo Heights in Accra, where we have come to see this event that samples foods and drinks from all urban lifestyle and nightlives. So follow me as we go speak to some participants that have come here to try some of their foods. Let's do this. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your name?
My name is Abhishek.
And who are you?
We are from the Noble House. So we have the Indian buffet here, and we have the Chinese buffet also here. The vegetable fried rice, your chicken pieces, and this one is a spring roll. So normally we are selling like 50 CD for the buffet. Thank you, sir.
So with this particular, this is what the...
Yeah, if you want to go with the particular item, right? That is for the 10 CD for the particular item. But if you want to go with the buffet, then you have to pay the 50 CD for the buffet.
So why did you decide to partake in the Accra Food Festival?
Because I believe this is a great venue to sample our food, which is also a very good part of our hospitality at Pedwasi. And in this venue, we decided to present the African food in a fusion way, which is we wanted to present showing the possibilities that the African food can take else than the traditional way concerning the presentation, and at the same time the way of we can mix it with other type of food and create a nice fusion between, for example, Mediterranean and Ghanaian food.
We are doing ice cream, and you won't believe the CEO of Love Pops as a 10-year-old boy, and it amazes me. How did you come up with this idea?
I came up with this idea because me and my mom like ice lolly, so we started this idea after we came back from holiday.
So who's been helping you to realize this particular dream?
Well, since I like ice lollies, I've been getting help from my mom, my auntie, to help me just do this business.
Are you schooling?
Yes, I am in Ghana International School.
Are you a full Ghanaian?
No. I'm half Ghanaian, half British. So.
This little boy is doing some amazing stuff. It is never too early to start. He's just a 10-year-old boy, and then he started doing some nice piece here. Trust me, it's very delicious.
Okay, so we're here just to give people the opportunity to sample what we offer and what you get if you come to Senchi.
We are still here at the Accra Food Court, and we are speaking to the CEO of Zaina Lodge. Tell us, what's this whole idea?
Well, the idea was, I came to Ghana as a Peace Corps volunteer in 1998 and saw that there weren't many accommodation options in northern Ghana. So we wanted to open up Ghana's first safari lodge ever, first in West Africa, but also trying to entice more people living, working in Accra to come up north to see the rest of their country. So to show that there's actually some really beautiful things up there. So we built this fantastic lodge. We're trying to encourage more people to come out. And that's actually why we're at the Accra Food Festival, because we want to bring Zaina to the people. So people can see everything from what Chef Udik can do. They got some lovely pictures of the lodge, so you can see how fantastic this place is and get more people to come up.
And why the elephants?
Well, so we're in Mole National Park, largest park in Ghana. There's about 3,000 elephants in the park. And from Zaina, we sit on a ridge line, so there's water holes down below, and you can actually see elephants swimming in the water from the infinity pool, from your room, from the restaurant. They even walk on the property sometimes.
So does it really feel like the first, why is the first safari lodge?
You know, I think is when people think of safari in Africa, they think of Tanzania and East Africa and South Africa, but there's been elephants and walking safaris in Mole National Park since the 1960s. Most Ghanaians have just never been there. When people see photos of Zaina, they actually think it's South Africa, but it's right here in Ghana. And so, you know, we just wanted to find a way to showcase the beauty of that entire location.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, fine.
What's your name?
Pius.
Pius. What are you doing?
We all want to entertain people. And to let people also know that at the northern part of the north, upper west, thereof, we have things like this. That is what I'm saying. That from that area on.
Can you sing some of your songs for us?
Upper west Yangwana, upper west Yangwele, Kazie Yandono. You get a meaning?
Oh.
That means upper west we have come and the place is shaking. Upper west Yangwele, upper west Yangwele, upper west Yangwele, Kazie Yandono we. Aha.
Still with the interviews, we are with the finest KKD. And why are you here?
I'm here because it's a food fair. It's a festival of food and delicious food, beautifully presented food, and things that people can use for their food as well. I've had a lovely day here today. My sister brought me here actually. She's a marketing manager for one of the leading tourism and hospitality projects in this country. And the stands I've seen have made me very happy. I'm very, very happy with the food from the African Regent Hotel.
Yeah.
They have this lovely upper some beautifully packaged.
Okay.
And I think it's maybe one of the biggest sellers at the food fair today. I also went to the Gold Coast where they have something called chilled coconut. It's chilled coconut. It's beautifully done with a straw in it. You know, lovely. Okay. And then I tasted the nicest, most delicious mousse I've ever had since I was born at the Pediasi Valley Resort.
Yeah.
The chef there has some great work. I think, you know, I've always said my favorite chef in Ghana is Executive Chef Gary Lane of the Labadi Beach Hotel. But this chef here, he's also brilliant.
You know, it was Tree Pop Records. To the universe. Mix Master Gazi.
Tell us about moringa. What is it? What does it do?
Well, moringa is a superfood. Okay, a superfood is a food that's just a little bit better than the ordinary food. Moringa has a lot of vitamins, calcium, mineral, potassium, vitamin C, and it also cures and prevents diseases like diabetes, cancers, and strokes. So it's a great food to consume. I'm forever young. I don't believe in aging. I think that we have to live like Methuselah. You know, Methuselah, incidentally, I did some research and found out that he was a vegetarian, and he didn't eat meat, and he was a raw foodist. So his original diet was close to nature, so he lived 969 years. So I think we should live past hundreds. And I think I learned from the ladies. Ladies, it's hard for ladies to tell their age. Yeah. And I figured out why. Because you see, once you start putting numbers out there, you tend to act the numbers. So I choose to do like the women do, even though I'm a man. Okay. But I learned from women. Women do not like to tell their age. And I know why. And it's a great secret of the women. Okay. And I won't share your secret, but I will say that I'm forever young.
Thank you very much.
Let's sing this up. Forever young, I want to be forever young, forever young.
We are still here at the Accra Food Festival, and I have the privilege of meeting the brain behind the whole thing. Even though it's a cliche, I would ask you, why Accra Food Festival?
Thank you so much, Alice, for being here, first of all, and for the question. Why the Accra Food Festival? Why not? Every major city in the world has at least 2 or 3 days where they get together and celebrate the diversity of the food culture in that city. And this is our chance to do it the Ghanaian way, and I'm really very happy with the way it's turned out. This is our 3rd year in existence. The companies that are joining us are getting better and better. The crowd is always beautiful, all ages, all colors, all backgrounds, joined by our love of food. So why not the Accra Food Festival?
You mentioned Ghanaian.
Yes.
I haven't seen some Ghanaian dishes around.
Really have not been on the floor.
I haven't seen fufu yet.
Oh, no,
I haven't
okay,
seen
before
banko
your
yet.
house. This is about having when someone is doing a more upscale presentation of fufu, you can do it. But even places like the Gold Coast are offering Ghanaian food. The food that you find in places like Royal Senchi and Zaina are showcasing a mixture, a fusion of Ghanaian food, African food with Asian food and different cultures. So Ghanaian influence is here. Our musicians are here. The music is being played. This is very much so a Ghanaian event.
And this is the 3rd edition. What is the way forward with it?
We'll continue to do this at least once a year and hopefully grow and hopefully expand to give more Ghanaian opportunities a chance to showcase their products to this very interesting audience. Very food loving, food appreciating, hospitality appreciating audience. It's a great opportunity for the growth of the tourism sector here in Ghana. I think it's going to have promise for many, many years.
Okay, this is like the 2nd day and the 3rd edition. Yesterday and today, how would you describe the patronage?
I think it's been beautiful. It's been steady. I was pleased. It was heavy yesterday. It's not as heavy yet today, but I suspect by the end of the day it'll be nice and popping. So I have no complaints, none whatsoever.
How many exhibitors are around?
I don't know the exact number finally, but it's something in the realm of 40 exhibitors. Yeah, we've had a few that, were disgruntled for one reason or another that fell out, but yeah, we've about 40. Yes.
Thank you very much, Melissa Mensah. We were joined by her, and then she has some great idea for Ghana. So the next episode, or the next one, which is going to be which day?
It's always around Founders Day weekend. It always is. So this year we did it a bit ahead, and I'm sure it'll be about the same time next year.
Okay, thank you very much, Melissa. I hope to see you again next year.
Yes, and I love your hair.
Thank you.